Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video. Today's video here for Witch Hat Atelier episode 7. Last episode was a great chill episode until the very end when we've got somebody, a bridge has collapsed, somebody's son is stuck in like a river. We gotta go help. Agat has asked to join the help effort, so let's see how that goes. Met Olrugio as well. He's really dope. And he's already Coco's wholesomeness is already afflicting him. So we'll see how this goes. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those. Everyone will. Now I've heard us up straight into Witch Hat Atelier episode 7. Jesus. Oh, we're riding horses in. Olrugio's there. Ooh, what a beautiful shot of animation. Yep, Agat's there as well. It's interesting this guy knew the Atelier was right there. Okay, we're back here now. Who are in witches too? Oh, to be allowed to do a cast in front of non-witches? Yeah, but not when possible lives are at risk, I don't think. I don't think you do that when there's lives at stake. Yes, you should be able to get experience and help in situations, but not when there's lives at stake. Like, Agat might have the experience to help in this situation. I'm not negating her skill. I'm just saying when it comes to an apprenticeship, typically when there's a lives at risk, you're gonna let the master handle that until you have passed all the exams, gone through the proper procedures, and you can handle something like that. If it was something like some guy showed up and was like, hey, my carriage is broken down, can you please help me? And the thing needs to be redrawn, that would be on-hand experience that you can use and learn as an apprentice. But I would say literal possible life or death implications, I wouldn't be bringing Agat with me. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. Okay. Yep, Agat has spurred on the rest of them to join. I don't disagree. Like, this statement he's saying here, I don't disagree, but I also, like, believe there's limits to what reality they should be experiencing depending on their level. She's a little gung-ho. Joy of what she's accomplished, but frustration of the thing. Damn, that's a bar by Keyfree. She focuses not on the joy of what she can do, but the frustration of the things she can't yet do. That's great. That's a great line. Yeah, she's just like, yeah, I need to see her past, because I can't make any comments about why she's doing what she's doing or why she's so hastily moving without knowing her past. I just can't. Jesus Christ, the carriage fell in here? Where's your son? Oh my god. Okay, it's kind of like hooked itself there. Is his son still in the carriage? Better fucking hope. I just realized that's such a good visualization in this opening here. Right here, Agat looks over at Coco, sees Coco, you know, in the apprenticeship garb and stuff, but then it takes a screenshot to Coco, like, being like an outsider who doesn't know magic, and like, that's how Agat sees her. I'm excited to see these people. We gotta see them at some point before the season's over. What are they called? They're like the police force? They said their names last episode, but I forget. I apologize. We're definitely gonna see them at some point, obviously. It was like a complicated name too, so forgive me. Who is Magic 4 is the title of this episode. Oh wow, a lot of people here. Set up the window way. Oh, okay. That's Agat's job. I think I get what Olrugio's going for here, and I think I better understand what he's going for here. He's not going to have Agat actually do anything in regards to saving the life of this person stuck in the rapids. He is going to have her watch how witches do it. That's what he means by experiencing reality. He's not bringing her here for a god to actually really do anything substantial. She is here to help do minor tasks, manage things, and watch the actual grown-up witches do the work to save the life. That makes sense. I was kind of looking at it in just a blank slate of like, oh, God's fully helping save the life, or she doesn't come at all. I didn't really think about the middle ground earlier in this episode, so that's my mistake. And this is a good approach. Obviously, a God's not going to be happy with it. Obviously, but this is actually the correct approach. She will get hands-on experience and hands-on watching something actually happen. Simple tasks aren't worth doing. There will be other better settings. Think carefully about what magic is for. Great lines from Orgio there. An ignorant child again. I'm sorry, I got... You are one. You are. Obviously, this is the mentality of a child, is like, they're treating me like a kid again. How dare they? You are a child, though. You are. I mean, obviously, every child has these thoughts of like, I want to be grown up already. All these grown-ups treat me like a kid and such. They do it because you are one. Of course, there's over-babying in situations and things where a child needs to take their own steps and learn and grow on their own. But you are still a child at the end of the day, especially if they're only like 10 to 12. You are very, very, very much still a child at the end of the day. You're beginning to blossom and grow and such, but you're still at that base level. And he's not treating you like you're ignorant here. He gave you a lesson. He specifically looked at you and said, you're being too impatient. Think about what the magic is for. Think about what you can do, and think about why you're doing this, and whatever question, what was the exact question? Think carefully about what magic is for. And he's like making a god question, like, do you think the little tasks aren't worth doing? He's asking you questions to make you think about the reality of your situation and what you're doing, and he's being a great teacher here, even though that's not his job. Keyfree is the master. He's the watcher, they called him, I believe, something like that. He watches over these, every atelier, smaller atelier has a watcher to make sure no funny business is going down. But anyway, I get where, like, I understand why Agat's thinking this way, because she is a child, and obviously when you're a child, you don't like, it's hard to think about the minute things like what, or the questions Orugio is posing to her here. She's not getting any of that. This is the only line that went through Agat's head. This is the only line that she's hearing. Everything else went in one ear and out the other. This is the only line that Agat heard, is the "you're too impatient." That's the only line she heard, and she's harping on that, and that's gonna flare her up and bother her. And I feel like she's gonna try to do something dangerous here. Thanks, Ollie. Did he call him Ollie last episode? I think we don't have something to show for it. Dude, that person as soon as possible, huh? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're talking about maybe a family member here, maybe a parent that's a witch, and it's, I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to make assumptions about her, but she obviously does not have the happiest of childhoods. Something tells me she's about to do something not very smart. Okay. Orugio got down there. Whoa, a water blade. That's fucking cool. And he's like floating on the water as well. Whoa, that's so fucking cool. What are the sigils on this blade? Oh, you can't see him super well there. When he pulls it out, maybe? Dude, that is unbelievably cool. It's a ton of like small circles, but none of them have like sigils in them or anything. At least not that I can see. I don't really know what's going on here with this. Maybe it's just a lack of my knowledge of the understanding of the magic system coming in there. I love how he's so apt with water magic, probably because he hates getting wet. Any water manipulation magic is gonna help you keep water away from you. God damn. Oh, there was another girl in there too. Wherever with this. That's yeah, getting everybody back. God damn! Eyes having to get all drenched. Oh! Yep, now you can pull out. Nice, flick it away, and then... Oh, is he gonna try and save... Are they gonna try and save the carriage too? Damn! No way, no shot they're gonna try to save the carriage too, right? Yeah, okay. Dap up. Successfully saved. Mm-hmm. Oh god, what are they doing over there? Oh, they're all looking at the sword. They're all... I guess Kiefer left the sword over there. Even Agat's thinking it's so cool. Even she can't hide her amazement at the water blade. It's literally got like water around it. Okay. Agat being a big ol' tsundere. Yeah, please explain. I'd love to know how this functions. Rain cleaver. Okay, now they're showing more detailed ones. Okay. Thank you. It's a ton of little, like, it's like a big one with water and then the water sigil, but then it like branches off into smaller ones that all kind of connect in different patterns across. So interesting. And because the earlier shot they showed, it was just blank circles. I'm sure they just didn't want to draw all this again during a more seamless cut of animation. The casting seals. That's so cool. Requires the utmost. I mean, that makes sense. You could accidentally like swipe that thing and then just blast all the people we just saved back into the river. Just yet. Oh, Tetia and Riche got called to go help, but not Agat. And Agat's like, you're just so happy to just let them go. Is that proud look away, pouty look away, whichever one you want to call it. Yep, drying everybody off. Agat's doing her job. Begrudgingly so, but she is doing her job. Oh, that's why she couldn't go help, because she doesn't have her sylph shoes. Can we not just go buy another pair of those? Or like, can Agat not draw them on her own shoes? Or was it that specific pair it had to be? But yeah, now I understand why they couldn't go help, because Agat can't fly. It's not because she lacked the skill or they didn't want to take her. She can't fly. Chisana Maho Sky-san. She's so giddy about being called that. Yeah, that sucks. Bro, are you dicking me down right now, dude? What are you doing? Okay, this is where Agat's gonna get to show her skills in a situation where this kid's being a dumbass. Oh my god. And down goes the tree. That was so dumb. You already saw how bad these rapids were. Listen to your dad and don't be a dummy. I know you wanted to get the cargo bag, but Jesus. I mean, that could have just crushed your child. Oh, Coco's cap is down there. I mean, you hear her calling out. Oh god, she fell down too! Oh my god, when the tree collapsed, Coco fell down too! Jesus! She refuses to call Coco by name, just Anata. Oh my god. Did he get buried? Oh, there he is. Oh god, is that rock on top of him? Okay, I think he's okay. Don't you go down there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Agat doesn't have flying shoes. I mean, yeah, Agat would probably want to help, despite what she might say, want to help Coco too. Yeah. I feel like her being so, yeah, but this is bad. This is what Olrugio was trying to tell you. Think about what the magic is for. It's not for proving yourself. It's not for advancing further. It's for saving people. She's too locked on the mentality of, this is my chance to prove myself, instead of, oh my god, I need to go help these people that are stuck in this water. That's exactly what Orugio was trying to tell her, and it's like I said, the only thing she heard was, "You're too impatient." Yep. You see that grin? Oh, yeah. Yup. Yup, all these people around you, and you don't know how to cast the spell without them watching. Oh, here we go, a bit of backstory. Yup, it's totally a familial thing. I think you said Musume there. Yup, is this all the magic she has? I think it's a more direct translation would be, is this all the magic my daughter has? But then again, can't Musume also just mean girl, right? Musume can also mean girl, doesn't have to mean daughter, right? It feels like we're referring to a daughter here, though. But I feel like they would have translated it as such, so maybe not. Bitch, what the fuck? What am I looking at? She's her daughter. Okay, yep. She is trying to catch up to a mother. It's like I called it earlier. She's trying to catch up to a family member. She wants to prove to a family member. And what are these, like, the people who have mocked and scorned her? Ooh. That's Mama's voice. Whoa. Yeah, came from a prestigious family. I could have guessed the backstory or something like this. Came from a prestigious family, was not the best at magic the world has ever seen off rip. And so the mother abandons her and she ends up with Kifuri. Kifuri picks her up somehow. And now she's freezing. Sweating like crazy. Coco's gonna snap her out. And what do you know? Coco, all the way down there at the riverbank, is saying, is there anything I can do here to help? Coco is thinking about nothing else other than helping in this situation, and got drowned in her own thoughts of trying to catch up to somebody, or trying to rise the tests, or you know what I mean. Now, the whole conversation or dialogue I just had a second ago about where her brain went, and you know, that whole smile she had and everything. Yep, the dichotomy between these two. The dichotomy that they have been setting up from the beginning of this episode is so good, with what Orugio said to Agat being stuck and harping on, you know, catching up and wanting to be as fast as possible in doing so, and instead proving herself, that's the word I was looking for earlier, proving herself as opposed to, you know, actually wanting to save the person in question. And there's Coco, who's literally in the riverbank herself saying, what can I do? I want to help this kid. What can I do? And I just love the dichotomy between them and how Coco's probably going to snap Agat back to reality here. I know I repeated a couple things there over the past couple of minutes, but, you know, I was getting the whole encompassing message of this, and it's fucking great. Now she's hearing his words. Now she's hearing his words. Yeah, it's how she's able to hold on, because the current's like slowed. Oh my god, it does look like he's crushed under that rock. Oh no, okay, he's not. It doesn't look like it. Her bag is drenched. Yup. Is she gonna, like, give her materials to Coco to draw? Think. You're smart, girl. You really are. She's very impressively smart with magic. She's just got to get in the right headspace. Easy. Hold on. Pronounce that again? Izuhisa is how they pronounce it. Oh, are they gonna go make sure that somebody's not acting up? Oh boy, so we're gonna see them. These are the, was it the Knights Moralis? I don't know why I just remembered the name, but are we gonna see them now? Or are they gonna come here to check that no fuckery is going on? No bad magic is being used? Oh, she got up. Good shit, Coco. That thing. Oh, the drying rings! The drying rings! She can use it to dry herself off. And she can dry off her materials. My newly learned spell to levitate the rock and save Kustas. They're all watching intently. Muscle memory of your fingers. Yeah, because you have to like hide it under your coat and then draw under there so nobody can see. Is a god gonna jump down and like shield her so she can draw or something? Yeah. Takes more time because she's young. I'm glad there are witches here, but oh, is she gonna pull him away? Top apprentice. Yeah, she's pulling all of their attention away real quick so Coco can quickly draw. Good shit, I got. She didn't even take this chance to prove herself or anything. She's not the one drawing the magic to help in this situation, but instead is using a diversion so that Coco can use magic to help somebody. Fucking awesome. This whole episode's incredible. So that I wouldn't be afraid when it's time to act. Oh, is she drawing under her? Yup. Whoa! Holy shit, the light spell she's been working on, and she hit it perfectly this time. She was doing it last episode and it was just like slightly beaming up and such, and this time she hits it perfectly, and only when she's thinking about helping was she able to finally actually complete the spell she was trying to do, and do it to the degree I'm assuming she wanted to do it. Now's the time to draw, girl. Or is Coco gonna draw? I mean, is a god gonna draw it and like hand it to her? Better do that shit quick, it's not strong enough. Oh, kid's there. You have memory loss? Oh god, he thought he was gonna die. Oh, he thought he was going to the afterlife because of a god's spell. That would be... yeah. How long can we keep these people distracted for? Because it feels like they should already be looking back now. Are they? No. Yeah, there's no way. I'll just suspend my disbelief because there's no universe where they haven't looked back. Especially the father hasn't looked back to his son at the bottom of the riverbank. There's not a universe where he's like, oh, bird, and just forgets about his son. That is so unrealistic, it's crazy. I'll just suspend my disbelief. It's fine. Or were they hoping maybe you could assume that they're watching the bird in hopes it's gonna swoop down and pick the rock up or something? Now they're coming after a god here. Yeah, okay, so that's what they were hoping for. Gotcha. My disbelief is now no longer suspended. It's been turned into actual belief. Because at first they were just looking at it with astonishment and I was like, is that all it's gonna be? But here you go. Or is Coco already gonna be done? Oh, she used a spell to pick the two of them up instead of moving the rock. Oh god, Coco's about to float away. Jesus, the second time in a single day this kid has almost died, this Kustas kid. So yeah, we know Coco has experience with levitation and such. She has to do it for her exam. Her first very rushed test that I got threw her into. Oh god. So oh my god, this girl Coco is also too smart, man. Because she wouldn't be able to draw it correctly or enough to carry the rock on a little piece of paper, and she probably wouldn't be able to draw it extremely well, she did what she does best and drew on cloth. Drew on the underside of her jacket. No. All muddy. Coco's like so in her face. Rock breaking spell to save us. Oh, I see. So she used that to break the rock. My friend's spell saved us. To think of the other spells you've learned. You are such a tsundere. Good god, you're the biggest tsundere. So she basically blasted the rock using her little paper, using the little papers, blasted the rock, and then drew on the underside of her jacket to float herself up. And she is happy that she saved people. That was her number one objective, and she is so happy that she saved people. I really think this is going to be a big turning point for Agat's mentality. Yep, the first time she called her by name. Maybe she's done it in earlier episodes, but I don't think so. I think this is the first time she's called her Coco. She's been saying Anata all episode, just calling her you. Feels like she's finally beginning to accept Coco. Jesus! Is this the Knights Moralis? Keyfree, help! You motherfucker, help! Orugio, help! So right, capture penance. Winged caps, yeah. Oh my god, they look dope as hell. We're Keyfree's apprentices. You don't know what spell you're talking about. Can you relax? Let us speak! Relax, brother, relax! Can you say we're Keyfree's apprentices? Please get the name of the master out, please. I think that would help the situation a lot. Uh-oh, what did they do? Oh no, did they leave evidence? Oh, Jesus! What the fuck? How powerful is the spell Coco used? What the fuck? Oh my god. No, because genuinely how strong was that spell? The circle, how big of a circle did you draw, Coco? That's not the spell I drew. So Coco must have messed up somehow? I've drawn a spell of this size. Without violating a taboo? Keyfree, help! Where are you, motherfucker? That flare went up like a fucking half hour ago! Get over here! Jesus! They're gonna end the fucking episode. He's oblivion? Are they gonna erase her? Is this memory erasing magic? Whoa! I'm not happy. I'm not happy right now. That was a fucking evil cliffhanger. Keyfree taking his goddamn sweet time making his way back over here. Orugio, you too. Both of you taking your sweet ass time. That was such a good episode. Fantastic episode. It's been 3 back-to-back-to-back peak episodes. We had 5, 6, and 7 have all been mwah, chef's kiss. Anyway, or is this 8? No, it's 7. Okay, yeah. Anyway, fantastic episode. We'll see how this goes next episode, how Keyfree's maybe gonna step in here. Maybe Coco's gonna try to explain herself, and I felt like that ending was too short. I want to talk a little bit about Agat's development throughout this episode, because just in this one episode, so much changed for her, and I feel like it's really gonna affect her mentality as she goes along, as maybe she'll try and begin shifting her focus away from so much of proving herself over and over again, and instead to using magic what witches are intended to use it for, and that is to help other people. And I love how Coco is going to be, obviously Orugio set the precedent or implanted the beginning thought in her brain, but she ignored it at first. All she heard was the impatient line, and that bugged her. But then seeing Coco put exactly what Orugio was trying to hint to Agat into action, I think is really cool, and I think that's going to be great how it's going to continue spurring on Agat's character development as we continue. She's definitely going to become one of the most lovable characters, even if I don't think she's ever going to drop the Cinderay shtick. But anyway, yeah, now back to the video. I don't know where I'm going to slot this in there, but I felt like I just wrapped up the video way too quickly without really addressing the stuff in this episode, because I thought the Agat stuff was super well done, and how Coco is continuing to influence her and all the above. So anyway, back to the video. Yeah, we'll fucking see. Yeah, anyway, I think that is gonna wrap it up for reaction to Witch Hat Atelier episode 7. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.